beautiful beings, how are you today? In this video, we are opening up a Goddess Provisions box for the month of July 2022. But of course, before we open this box, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you today. Today, we have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Do me a favor, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Focus on these beautiful cards right here. And of course, whenever you're watching this video, this card is meant to be for you. This is a timeless reading. Focus on these cards. And we're gonna see what our angels and ancestors have to say to us today. And what I like to do is cut the deck in half. Let's cut it in half. And this is our card for today. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. And this is your message for today. Make connections and exchange information, talent, or support. The trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they might be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe. Or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understandings with others. If you are frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. And as usual, I am wishing you tremendous luck in your spiritual journey. Yes, guys, so today we are opening up a Goddess Provisions box for July 2022, and this is the Illuminous Light box. So I'm excited to see what's inside this box. But before we open it, I know a bunch of buts. Before we open this, let's talk a little bit more about the subscription. So Goddess Provisions is $33 a month. That's if you pay month to month. If you decide to pay 3 months ahead of time, 6 months ahead of time, 12 months ahead of time, you are going to be able to save money. So if you want to buy ahead of time, and if you want to save money, I recommend you to do so, because why not? I will also say, if you're scared to buy ahead of time, don't be scared. Majority of the time that I have bought Goddess Provisions boxes is I've been actually really happy to receive them and really pleased. So I wouldn't be scared to buy months ahead of time. The reason why I do month to month is because I know I'm supporting a great business and I know how much money a box costs, okay? So I'm willing to spend an extra few dollars for each box and not buy it yearly. But if you are a person that likes to save money, definitely buy it month to month. Now, what is expected for this box? Usually there are 5 to 6 physical items. Sometimes a 7th item can be digital. Recently, Goddess Provisions has been providing 6 to 7 physical items, but it's not guaranteed. Again, it's just a range. And this basically consists of crystals, herbs, anything that can further promote your spiritual being and follow the theme of the box. So it's a great box. I love this box so much, and I haven't once regretted my subscription for Goddess Provisions. Also, I think it must be said, I am not being sponsored by them. This is genuinely how I feel about Goddess Provisions boxes. And I love them so much as a company, and I will continue to support them. But for today's video, of course, we are just opening up and reviewing the box to see if you would like to buy this specific box for this month. Another great thing about Goddess Provisions boxes is that with each box and boutique item that you buy at their store, I was gonna say shop and store at the same time. At their store, you are also donating to trees.org. They give a percentage of the money that you give them to trees.org, and they will plant a tree with your order. Mwah! We love that partnership. I love that partnership so much. And you know, we're getting something and then we're also giving. So I love that so much. All right, I think I talked a lot. Let's bust this box open and see what the Illuminous Light box has to offer us this month. As usual, I have my purple scissors to match my purple box, and I'm like swinging it. I know. Let's cut open into this box. I'm excited. Okay, of course, you guys get the first sneak peek, the first look, and tell me how it is. Hopefully, nothing falls out this time. Tell me. All right, luckily nothing has fallen out, so that's a plus. Right on top, I see the light in every situation. This is the pamphlet that comes every single month. And what this pamphlet. What this entails is basically the product description, what's in the box, and what it's used for, you know? Because sometimes we receive a product and not know what it's used for. So it tells you what it's used for, the description, the company, and it tells you how much it's worth. We got my best buddies, stringies. Every time I put this on my head or on my shoulder, I always leave a few stragglers. So there might be a few stragglers in this video because I never fail to take all of them off. Right off the bat, we have Infinite Cycles Brass Sun Catcher. Ooh. We have received a bunch of sun catchers in Goddess Provisions boxes, but each one of them are really unique and super beautiful. And it's great to switch, you know, your environment up a lot to move the energy in the room. Or, of course, I'm pretty sure you don't only have one window in your house. If you do, move, please. You know, we have multiple windows. And, of course, you could put the sun catcher in every one of those windows, because we deserve a little magic in our life. The next item that we have is the Illuminous Light keychain. The third item is the Snowy Owl Tea Ultraviolet Green Tea with violet and lemongrass individual tea bags. I love this. And I love this packaging. Look at this. Beautiful. The next item I see is Your Intuition Led You Here. Daily Rituals, Empowerment, Inner Knowing, and Magic. We have received many books this year. I don't know how I feel about that because I honestly haven't gone through any of the books that we received this year. I do love books though, so I'm not complaining. It's just a lot of books to get through within a year, if you know what I mean. It's just a lot. The next item that we have is the Aura Face Plus Hair Oil. Ooh, that's how it looks in this little cute bottle. The second to last item that we have here is the Lunar Light Sun Catchers Window Decal Set. And then the last item that surprisingly didn't come in a bag, which is really strange for Goddess Provisions because it always comes in a bag, is a crystal of the month. We'll get into what this one is, but it's beautiful and it has rainbows. So I'm going to unpack everything that I need to unpack so we could go through each item smoothly. And we're going to read the description and I'm going to tell you the value, and then I'm going to tell you how I feel about this box entirely. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I'm pretty sure I got all the squigglies off. I'm pretty sure. If not, just ignore it. Let's get right into the first item. The first item is the book that we have mentioned. It's called Your Intuition Led You Here by House of Intuition. The description says, an intuitive resource for using everyday tools for magical results, featuring 32 rituals to help you tap into your intuition and self-empowerment. Again, this is by House of Intuition. It is a $22.99 value. This is a thick book, as you can see. It is a thick book. This is dense, as you can see on the screen. The words are really tiny, and the page is packed with words, paragraphs and paragraphs. It is a dense book, and let me tell you, $22 for this kind of book is actually a really great deal, because listen, if you need to know something, I'm pretty sure this book has it based on the table of contents. Yeah, I'm not mad about this, and I'm also not mad that this is like a journal, because we have received, I think, a few journals this year and not like just regular books. So I'm actually pretty glad it's just a regular book that I don't have to do something for. It's just a really, and it's a perfect pocketbook book that if you're bored or you want to pick up something or know about something, this book will be great for you to know. It says, your intuition is a gift. In these pages, you will learn to hear it and respond to it with intention so that you can align your reality with your true self. So this really helps you with your intuition. And I'm glad it's not a journal. I'm glad it's not a journal. That would have been a downfall for me. The second item that we have here is the Herb and Stone Apothecary Aura Face Plus Hair Oil. This bottle is oily, let me tell you that. Coming out of the package, it has spilled a lot, and I'm not sure if that's where the oil level was before they packaged it, but that's the oil level now. So I'm not sure if this is really 1 fluid ounce because of how much this whole bottle is like oily. So let's go on and read the description. It says, help keep your auric space clear with this moisturizing oil infused with clear quartz, rose quartz, and amethyst. This is a $29 value oil. God damn. Every time they give us an oil that's like crazy expensive, I'm like, what? This is like liquid gold. It smells beautiful. And, you know, I'm touching the bottle, so the oil's on the bottle. It's really, 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 really soft. I would say, though, I wouldn't put this on my face. Because I have face oil specifically just for my face, I would most likely put this on my hair because it will leave your hair smelling so good. It says a lightweight manure oil that will leave your face and hair hydrated and moisturized without any greasiness. An extraordinary multi-purpose oil to smooth away fine lines, wrinkles, and make hair shiny. Plus silky soft. Smells so good. This rubbing it on my hand, my hand's already soft. And it smells so good. Oh, it's gardenia flower that I'm smelling. I didn't know I liked that scent. Now I do. Okay, good to know. All right, the third item that we have here is this beautiful item. It's the Infinite Cycles Sun Catcher. This is a Goddess Provisions box exclusive. Now, what does that mean? I'm gonna tell you. It means that this particular item in this particular style can only be found in this box. So if you really love an item that is a Goddess Provisions box exclusive, I would recommend for you to get this box, because trust me, the box is going to be over its value and it's definitely worth it for the item. So the description says, channel wisdom from the outer burrows while catching rays from the sun and illuminating rainbows in your sacred space. And then this is a $25 value. The art is really, really beautiful. You see stars. They have a beautiful snake and a crystal on the top and the bottom. And of course, they have to include the sun and the moon because that is very, very important. And then I would like to say that on the packaging that it came in, it says, hang this sun catcher in your window to remind yourself of this endless, beautiful cycles life brings. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The fourth item that we have here is the Snowy Hour Kombucha Ultraviolet Tea. I'm excited for this one. The description says, a mystical color-changing tea to help energize your day with gunpowder, green tea, lemongrass, butterfly pea flower, and organic natural violet flavor. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, I love this already. This is a $8.99 value. I have talked about butterfly pea flower and the amazing, amazing benefits of butterfly pea flower. If you want to check out that video, I will link it above and in the description down below, because the benefits are amazing and you should start drinking that herb today. So I'm glad to see that we have it in another combination of tea. And we're going to pop this open because I'm really interested to see how the herbs look together. In the back of this packaging, it says, Basic instructions. Steep in hot water for 3 to 4 minutes. Green tea is best in just off-boiled water or about 170 to 185 Fahrenheit. Squeeze in lemon juice to see the colors change. Just like I said, guys. This is beautiful. So we're going to open this up because I'm excited. If you want to see, again, the tea changing, go see that video because it's magical. And I would recommend you to also hop online and get some butterfly pea flower. Or get this. So, opening up the package, we see it in biodegradable tea bags. And it's just herbs in a bag. I thought I was going to see more of the flower, but I guess not. There are 6 individual sachets. I would like to say that I like that this is already tea bagged, where we had tea in the past that we had to tea bag ourselves. I don't have a problem with that because I have the biodegradable tea bags as well at home. But a lot of people don't have these things. So I like that they're already individually wrapped. This is amazing. I love this so much. And thank you, Goddess Provisions, for putting this in the box. The 5th item that we have here is the Illuminous Key Chain, light keychain. Like, it is a Goddess Provisions box exclusive, the description says, a magical retro keychain to help remind you that all you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Okay. Carry it with you and repeat its mantra. Love is the key to call in intentions of self-love. This is an $11 value. I wouldn't say it's $11. I mean, it don't look like it's $11. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is $11 value, really. I would pay $5 at most for this. Maybe $3. I would probably buy it. Not $11. But yes, so in the front, you see a beautiful key with the moon phases. And in the back, it says, love is the key. Because love is the key. Self-love. In the packaging that this beautiful keychain came from, it says, I can unlock my desired reality. It is made from 100% recycled plastic and is packaged in, because remember it came in a plastic thing, it's in a compostable packaging. Don't care too much for this item. So, you know my thoughts. Alright, the 6th item that we have here is the Lunar Light Suncatcher stickers. It is a Goddess Provisions box exclusive. The description says, bring a little happiness into any space in your home with these Suncatcher window clings. It is a $22 value. Alright, this is how they look. We have 1, 2 window cling. We got 3 window cling. 4 window cling. And the 5th window cling. Again, how I feel about the keychain. I don't think it's a $22 value, maybe a $10 value. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Goddess Provisions, come on. The last item that we have here is a raw, bear with me, right. I'm going to put it down below, obviously. That's what I'm trying to say because I can't pronounce it. The description says, let a little light into your life with this uplifting and positive stone. Use this crystal in your meditation practice to help channel happiness. Note, this stone is not water safe. It is a $8 value, an $8 value crystal. It's really, really beautiful, and I love the rainbow and the luster, and you know, you guys already know how I feel about crystals. I'm a crystal myself. Yeah, so that's all we have for the Goddess Provisions box. We have received a total of 7 items, physical items. There is no digital item for this box. This is my thoughts. I love the book. It is dense, and if you really want to learn more about your intuition, this book is a good book to read. I can tell already. The second item that I love is this facial oil / hair oil. It smells so beautiful, and I would recommend just to use it on your hair because it will have you smelling so good. Somebody's going to come up to you and be like, what did you put in your hair? It smells so good. It's going to be this. It's definitely going to be this. Do not, I personally wouldn't recommend it as a facial oil, but it says that it helps with anti-aging and all that kind of stuff. You do the research. Of course, love the freaking tea. I love this tea. The next item that I love is this beautiful brass sun catcher. The 2 items that are kind of iffy for me is the sun catcher stickers, which is what you put on your window, and when the light hits it, there's rainbow that come in. I don't know if you guys have seen like the full on, like it's this pattern, full on thing that you put on your window, and the rainbows that come through is so beautiful. But you could get like literally a whole sheet for probably less than $22. So for this to be $22 is a little insane. Another thing, I love these. This, the keychain, don't like. I don't even think people who need like reminder of self-love will carry this keychain. They will carry a rose quartz. They would rather carry a rose quartz keychain than this. So these are the two items that are kind of missed for me. This one, not because I don't love it, but because they're saying it's $22, and I think that's... We're gonna add this all up, and I'm gonna tell you the total value of this box. And the total value of this box is this right here. Of course, we are always going over the $33. Again, Goddess Visions, I love you guys so much. And of course, not every box I'm gonna love every item, but I'm gonna be honest with you about which items I like more and which items I feel like are not really worth anything to me personally, of course. With all that being said, I hope you love this unboxing. I love you guys so much. If you haven't done so already, please hit a like, comment, and subscribe. What did you think about this box? What was your favorite item of this box? My personal favorite item would have to be between the tea and the oil for your hair, not your face, because it will have you smelling amazing, delicious. Mwah. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much. We are like 150 followers. So exciting. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. And you know what? I have been doing YouTube for a year. There's gonna be a video coming up talking about my experience about being on YouTube for a year and how I feel and what we have planned for the future. Alright guys, I'm sending you a lot of light and love as usual, you beautiful beings. I hope you have an amazing week, amazing day, amazing month, amazing year, and I will see you later.